Hello everyone, I am Wendy and today is March 2nd and I've made my list of who I was, who I am, and who I'm becoming, and in preparation for the 3-3 portal. And I am going to follow the instructions on that video that was suggested to me the other day, where I will burn who I am, who I was, right? Who I was. Because that person no longer exists. So I will burn that list. And then I'm going to set sail of my who I am down the river and let that one just go on down the river, right? And then I'm going to bury my list of who I aspire to be, who I am becoming. And the reason why you bury it is because it is like planting a seed that is growing. All right, so these are things, these are aspects of myself that are true, but I want to make more solid and to have it grow and become a stronger aspect of myself. And so that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to read through the list of all my flaws, of who I was in my past, because, that person is gone. And so I'm not going to read that list, but I am going to read the list of the person who I currently am. And these traits are things that I want to continue to grow. It's not, these are traits I want to grow. They're already true. I'm just giving positive affirmations to make them a little bit more solid in my life. So, I am one with God. I am intuitive. I am a builder. I am a teacher. I am a counselor. I am a warrior. I am a team player. I am trustworthy. I am dependable. I am ambitious. I am focused. I am balanced. I am unshakable. I am victorious. I am not crazy. I am brilliant. I am a star. I am happy. I am kind. I am patient. I am forgiving. I am loving. I am loved. I am Wendy. All right, so there you have it. Be sure to make your list as well of things that, areas that you need to, who identify your old self, and get rid of that, because that person doesn't exist anymore, right? The Holy Spirit fire has purged those negative aspects out of you. So burn it. Then go ahead and let your, who you currently are, that is, just this moment in time, that which is passing by, and then plant who you aspire to be. And these are aspects that you currently are, but they are the best of the best aspects of who you are, and they're the ones that you want to continue to cultivate and grow. All right? So we're going to go ahead and let the Holy Spirit fire just purge those old negative aspects of ourselves. I made this cheesy little boat. Let's see how it floats. I don't think it will float, but anyway. sail. Sail away, sail away. Uh-oh. It already got land. It already got bottomed out. There you go. It is sailing. All right. Sail away. So that's who I currently am. Man, that thing is really starting to move. I did a good job. My little canoe. What was it? The Vikings used to set boats to sail when a Viking warrior died or a Viking king died. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Am I gonna have to help it? I'm really surprised how well it's floating. Oh, I don't want to fall in the water. I don't want to fall in. There we go. Off you go. I'm not going to rescue you again. Okay, so with my wonderful positive affirmations, I think I'm going to go ahead and bury it in this small hole that I have here with the ashes. I think that's a good place to bury it because ashes actually help things grow. So in the ashes of the old, let the phoenix rise up, right? The phoenix comes from the ashes. So there we go. I probably should have made that hole a little bit deeper. Anyway. There we go. Done. As I was driving home from the park, I thought of a couple other affirmations that I should have included in my list, which are, I am a master manifester, and I am forever young, and I am unstoppable, and I can control time and space. The reason why I wanted to include I can control time and space is because I saw that my higher self can do this. Also, I knew that this 3-3 activation portal was a way for me to fuse into my higher self, to become my higher self. And so that's why I wanted to include those things. When I got home from the park, I opened my YouTube homepage and I received a confirmation that I am merging with my other timelines. And here is the confirmation to something that I've already been sharing with you guys.
Why is this like King of Cups? It's kind of giving me. I'm thinking about Thanos from the Marvel movies, but it's not like the villain energy I'm focused on in regards to Thanos. It's more the energy of the amount of effect he had on his universe. Like that's the aspect I'm focused on. And so beyond that character, there are these like cosmic beings that have effects on multiverses, okay? I feel like you're entering some kind of singularity. You might have recently gone through a lot of like alternate dimensional experiences, alternate timeline experiences, magical experiences, godly experiences, divine experiences, okay? I feel like you're about to enter some kind of singularity. This feels like something that's in the very near future for you rather than something that already happened fully, okay? I feel like you're about to enter some kind of like singularity event that's gonna open up the awareness, this like untapped potential. This like King of Cups is giving me a lot of like deep energy. Okay, like it's gonna allow you access to some kind of very deep untapped potential in regards to affecting the ocean of things. And by the ocean of things, I mean like all of like the universe, everything is energy, right? And every energetic action has like it makes a ripple effect. The same is for the multiverse, right? So I feel like the singularity event that you're about to experience, or that you might be in the midst of experiencing, because I'm even getting this like black hole energy where like uh it kind of squeezes everything out into infinity. You might be in a singularity event already, and that's like what the awakening is about or some shit. Either way, this is opening up this ability of yours to not just jump timelines, not just like indirectly affect timelines by tweaking them, but actually magicking timelines. Like this is like opening up a portal to a version of yourself that lives in the Marvel universe, or that lives in the Harry Potter universe, or that lives in the Greek mythological universe. You understand? And then you being that fully and completely here, because it is what you are already. The singularity event, judgment again, the singularity event is some kind of like, it feels like your judgment, your heavenly judgment, right? It feels like uh, it feels like, and by heavenly judgment, I mean like a liberated like experience, a liberated existence that you are experiencing. And it's interesting because I was also yesterday experiencing a very prominent, like there was a pipe burst with a borehole. And like I experienced it as like when I looked at the water bubbling up from the ground, I very intensely felt a nymph like energy, a nature spirit energy, like a new spirit, a new spring spirit, like a water spring spirit was born there. So this is very interesting, simply by like a pipe bursting or something, you know, a child of nature and technology together or some shit, which is this like nature spirit or whatever, you know. Very interesting. So like the single, like you being, or you experiencing the singularity event within yourself is actually a portal for it to be experienced in your main timeline. Because I feel like I feel like somebody here is actually from a magical timeline that like you've never like you literally jumped from a Marvel-esque kind of a universe, or Harry Potter-esque kind of universe here. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of us are from this timeline of like non-extraordinariness. Okay, and like this that's like a consciousness trap is also what I'm hearing to say. Okay, but like this the singularity event is opening you up to the extraordinariness of like Earth 111, or like instead of like Earth 666 where we are. Oh, you know, like it's not that bad, but you understand what I'm saying. So there's actually a lot happening in this reading. There's like a lot of spiritual portals opening, actual physical dimensional portals opening, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords. There's a lot of the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Like this is giving me like the yin yang, the space between the yin and the yang is the yin and the yang. You understand, the opposites which are not opposites kind of energy. So like the duality has been surpassed, or you've surpassed some kind of like, this is literally the singularity. You're about to experience the singularity. I actually don't know what else to say. The Emperor, Seven of Swords, because like this is like crazy shit, like portals opening, and not even like you meeting alternate versions of yourself, but you being them, okay? Or shit like that.
What's that? What did you say?
Not even like you meeting alternate versions of yourself, but you being them, okay?
Okay, repeat yourself one more time.
Not even like you meeting alternate versions of yourself, but you being them, okay?
Oh, that sounds a lot like what I've been talking about. And I shared in a video a couple days ago where I saw and met my higher self, and that person was dressed in purple. All right. So this morning I had a dream where I was in an area that was red, then I was in an area that was blue, and then I was in the area that was purple. All right. So, um, and yes, a couple of days ago, or a week ago, I had that dream where I met my higher self who was dressed in purple. So I know that I am being invited to become my higher self. And that woman is very powerful. She is no nonsense, but she is full of love.
Like portals opening, and not even like you meeting alternate versions of yourself, but you being them, okay? Or shit like that.
In closing, I want to share the dream I had last night. I dreamt that aliens had taken over the world, and they were benevolent aliens, humanoid, and I was a council member, an ambassador for them, and they wanted me to have a conversation with them. They were asking me what I thought on how they could, show their peace and goodwill to humanity, and that was the conversation. So I do want you to know. Oh, and there was an emphasis. There was an emphasis on the notion of being one. Uh, you know, and so what have I been saying? That I am one with God. Now, I didn't invent this by myself. All right, I know it to be true, but Jesus taught about being one with God. So this is not a new concept. But that idea of being one with God is becoming more mainstream. And as it does so, um, well, I have an image in my head of what it looks like. This gentleman, he discussed it a little bit. Um, let's repeat what he said.
So I feel like the singularity event that you're about to experience, or that you might be in the midst of experiencing, because I'm even getting this like black hole energy where like uh, it kind of squeezes everything out into infinity. You might be in a singularity event already, and that's like what the awakening is about, or some shit.
Okay, so what I see is, and I've been having this image in my head for a few months, but basically, I looked it up on a YouTube video, and this is it. So all of the timelines are starting to wind together. They're starting to collapse upon each other and just become one rope, one cord. And that is the imagery that God has been giving me for a few months. So to hear him kind of discuss this a little bit, it just confirms what I already know to be true. God is drawing in the timelines, and he is drawing people to him to become one with him. And so there you have it. Welcome to the 3-3 portal. I am Wendy, and we're all living in the winds of change.